much. My man, a sumo wrestler with a Dora Bob cut.
In this, bro, reading it and then seeing it, the reading was cool, but like I said, I'm not really too high on Since Tomorrow.
Yeah.
But in and now, like, okay, like, yeah, sumo wrestler.
For real. Big Yokozuna. Come on.
I don't know if he's a girl or a guy.
He's a guy. He's a guy. Because last episode, I said the same exact thing. Yeah, because of the flashback. It was the only reason why I knew. I had to look it up too. I really thought for a while that he was a female. I had to look it up. I said we got to be knowing.
You know what? Hell yeah! I looked it up about the last episode.
Yeah.
That's his nephew.
Oh, you gotta know, man. Because I mean, especially in anime, cartoons, you never know. Just
Cartoon from Naruto.
Yeah, and I mean, even Orochimaru when he first showed up, and for me the biggest
Orochimaru was a nigga.
I thought because of his disguise. Remember the first time he showed up, I thought that was a woman, and then we found out that it was a disguise. I said, oh, okay, yeah, he kind of said a little bit. Same thing with Frieza. I was like, that's a girl, and my man said, nah. Same thing with Frieza. A stud. Same with how I felt about watching first character that I had to really think about was him in Powerpuff Girls. Oh yeah. Him, right? Yup. Him was sweet, boy. Hey, but he got stuff done though. Him got stuff done.
That's crazy, right? To have him like that.
Yeah. When you think about it,
and even with three little feet, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. You got a monkey with
a brain.
That's
because legitimately the only real threat that they had was him. Him was a demonic entity. That him was really a god dang. Woo, get his face blown out.
Still don't get by Fabro with the theme art. Like his whole character. I don't like the way
he looks.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You can net out in the manga, but seeing the visuals of Black Admirals who we all think are pretty much just namesake, because they ain't really seen them have no real
right.
To see them get action,
shine,
and low dip, destroy the pacifism. Okay, that's how it was.
We thought right when we was led to believe. You right, and this is what we enjoyed. This is what we enjoyed because everything a lot of people thought is asinine. You just throw it out the window, and we get to really see, especially me being an anime only guy, and then having y'all for the reference who read it. We get to really see how you said they get to expand on it. That's crazy. We would have never thought,
bro. Might ever get into action, and we're gonna see some more. I was like, hey, first of all, I seen the Skywalk.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought in my head for some reason
only CP0 could do it. after we seen Sanji do it, I figured that more people can do it.
But bro, I'll try to and the Admiral to the Navy and fucking Stormtroopers.
Right, they are Stormtroopers. Yeah, they do not. They don't really amount to much. Yeah, the best showing. The best showing of them was. Did you see the letter to the One Piece fans? The little that was the best showing of what grunt soldier that they could do. That was it. Like what you speaking on it. That was the best showing because we didn't see them do nothing. They there to get beat up. That's literally what they there for. They just filled the screen.
That's it, man. What if you?
It was good having the two brothers. Yeah, with the point of view, that was cold.
Hey, peak storytelling fiction for a golden anime. That's the whole. It's an offshoot, but I know it's canon.
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's an offshoot.
Right. Shoot.
Did that, and nobody expected that once they heard it to be that.
Yeah.
It's that you have to watch that. And the One Piece fan, you have to go set it up time. You've gotten past that part and watch that. You appreciate it so much.
So much more.
In my opinion, impeccable job of that because I did not expect a fan matter to be what it was.
100%. No doubt. It's always cool when animators or creators do side projects such as that because you get to see more of the story because everybody knows all these towns and the different quests and adventures that they go on. There's a lot of people that we really don't get to see that they influence. And that could easily be somebody who, same way in other animes, you get to see from afar your idols as such, and then you grow up to do something great. May not be as great as them, or it could be in the same instance just because you got to see a glimpse of them in that aspect, which was crazy for, you know, that little girl who wanted to see Nami so bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Old big head ass Vegapunk. I just found out today,
They be throwing me off.
research that Stella is Vegapunk. I never just gave it no thought. I was like, Stella.
Mhm.
Thinking of the other Vegapunk names.
Uh,
York, Stella. And then I found out Vegapunk Stella.
yeah. And
I was really confused. Like, I had no idea, bro.
one of the coolest things about One Piece is that one big project somebody did, and it broke down how Oda pulled inspiration from a lot of pop culture idols, and that's why, or historic figures, and that's why so many of the people in One Piece look familiar but aren't familiar. So obviously we know, you know, Vegapunk is supposed to be who he is, Mr. MC squared with Einstein, and and Inaru, it was supposed to be off of Eminem. He looked like Slim Shady. I thought that was funny.
Mm-hmm. He combined other mythos.
Yeah.
Theology. I mean, Greek. What's the shit that Thor is?
Norse. Yeah, Asgard and Norse.
Yeah, he pulled from all types of shit, like not just pop culture. Like he's looking like in real life,
right?
Cartoon shit,
Which is dope.
You know,
his narrative. Yup. Big Goda.
I don't want him to leave this other.
Big Goda. He gotta finish this, man. I gotta see the end of the journey.
Forced to finish something. It is.
Upper lip.
Not finished with that, man.
Not at all. Some people are put where they are to do astronomical things.
Yeah.
Never
nonchalant. I was all about it. Thinking you lost that.
Not the death beam.
Sorry. I love a them playing that.
The one finger.
Look at that.
Ooh-wee.
The man in the striped
pajamas, yeah. Mr. Elvis himself.
Yeah. I don't give a damn because I'm my favorite admiral.
Him?
No. I mean, my bad. No, I was
about to say Alkizi's been mine, yeah. Alkizi's mine. Yeah, it is.
His first.
I was about to say, yeah.
Oh, like I know that.
Right. I said, hold on, man. I wasn't like that for real, huh? Yeah, pull up. Call him real quick. FaceTime him. Cooler, yep. It's his older brother for real. The cooler older cousin. That's what he is on the other side of the family.
Look Truba. They all got the hair. All the niggas with
got
you all didn't know.
Right. He had an idea though. he went off of the Jerry curl of Michael Jackson back in the day.
And he turned the pacifist.
Turned the pacifist against it.
Hey, I don't know if you know this fact, fam, but one of his favorite American movies, because you know they're from overseas,
Coming to America. Especially at that time. James Earl Jones.
like you know how they do the jump fest. Somebody asked him a question like that. Seen it and get off random and said that nigga watched Coming to America.
Coming to America. That's so crazy.
As a kid,
That's so crazy. As I couldn't imagine as a little trying to be able to see it. Jerry Curl. That's so funny, man.
what's so tough?
I think about it, and I feel it'd be the same way with us watching martial arts movies, being young, seeing Return of the Dragon, and that's so crazy.
Well, I'm pretty sure when we were younger, or maybe even now, depending on the movie, and you see a random ass Asian just karate, you might call it that.
Right. All right, not exactly from that, because really them the only I can name off the top of my head is either Bruce Lee, Jet Li, or Jackie Chan. Off the three off the top.
And then if he's a darker Asian cat that I don't know, and I'm in a certain mood, and I'm a fan of martial arts, I might say Tony Jaa. I might say Inko Iwai. That nigga that did the raid.
The raid. Okay, got you.
For martial arts guy, I like martial arts.
Makes sense to me. Yeah, freaking from here, I start there like Michael J. White and everybody else. I know he be throwing with the hands, right? With the hands, with the hands.
I like it. He be around the world really practicing.
He do.
He does fight.
He do. He got credentials. That's what we. That's yeah.
He's not Steven Seagal like a
Steven. Yeah, movie martial artist, and he be in the field really like the same thing with how he got his run, even though that he did The Matrix obviously, and we had known about him in Hardball and everything, but Keanu Reeves, yeah, because he been real out there in the field.
Yeah, he practices and you. And he's a good human being.
That's what matter. That'll show. I really like the design. Excuse me. I really like the design of how the government, especially with the admiral and the vice admiral, they always walk around with the trench coats on without the arms and the sleeves. That's so tough. That is so tough. And the fact when they be fighting, it don't come off.
Yeah, I want to say, I'm so glad you're still doing this, bro. I meant being on this motherfucker. Swear to God, dog. Just first of all, because it's One Piece,
Right.
Bro, no, we got the anime. Only time just sit and watch some anime with people that look like you. You know what I'm saying? It just
that's
just enjoy it.
It's what me, John, and Scotty talked about many a times. That's what I created it for in the first place. For a situation just like that, for that exact feeling. Yeah, people
been on in a year.
People don't always have a space. People don't always have a space or situations where they feel like they can be themselves, man. Kick back, watch some anime with like-minded people. Just enjoy yourself, man.
Nigga, I'm 35 now, still watching anime. Ain't no thing to me because I know it's great and it's different.
And what's funny about it is because we always get to say when we was growing up, it wasn't as mainstream as this. Not everybody was on the wave. And now we definitely get a chance to reap the benefits of everybody now wanting to jump on the bandwagon when it was not like this growing up at all. It's everywhere. I think it's wild even seeing how anime has acclimated into sports. Like that's crazy to me. Yeah. Worldwide.
Nigga, you couldn't watch anything outside of Dragon Ball Z.
Right. That
was allowed.
Right. Yes.
Even though niggas, I was watching Sailor Moon.
I was literally gonna tell you. I remember watching that first anime people talk about all the time for me before we even knew that it was an anime for real with Pokemon. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! After that, then Sailor Moon. I had no idea. I just liked it. You know, Digimon was always my goat. Always loved it.
Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo Mask. What? RZA later, boy. Before we knew what it was. Pulling Miss Sailor Moon herself, man. Come on.
The whole time, it was him feeding them the
It was him. I knew we already knew what was up.
when he was saying he was mumbling to himself.
Yeah, it was because he was talking to with the pigeon. We already knew.
What he was doing. It's, I think it was doing
Morse code, right? Yep.
picking up. So in the manga, it shows, hey, we're getting incoming messages from inside the labo
Mm-hmm.
or the labosphere, and they didn't know who it was. This is in the
Yeah.
it said something before they would go to the next chapter. It's bam. It says it turns out Oda tells you through the thing. Like it turns out they figured out they was getting information from somebody in there, and it was another than
Yeah.
it wasn't just like in this episode when it popped up and shit and whatnot. So way more than that.
Here this fool go. Like you didn't just get swept in the dustpan a little while ago. We is not trying to hear what you talking about.
He let you like,
No, dog. He didn't know right from left.
fighting him too.
That boy didn't know right from left getting smacked by Joy Boy. That man was dink. Come on. I mean, yeah, not Zoro.
Now he's going on you now, man. It's over with.
We can't act like
Kizaru. You don't act like you on Kizaru level.
the Luffy made him look like child play. So not act he's working, anime to establish. No, he killed somebody.
Yeah, we got to see it now. This is one of the coolest parts because now we really get to see how strong Zoro really got. Yeah, because if we see the difference between how Luffy did him, now we gotta see if Zoro can pull him off.
Yeah, now we gotta see how strong Zoro they got. Man,
I almost said something, dog. I can't catch myself.
That boy, he got him on. Anime, yeah, he be having the drip on him, boy. I tell you. You got the all whites. No smudge on them. Oh yeah, Luffy gone. He here. He said, hold on. I smell blue magic. Ooh! Yeah, with the speed blade. Come get right. No. Man, he been practicing with Sanji? Hold on. Look at him. He be picking up stuff, huh?
Yeah,
Then we were 2 years ago. Yes, sir. Go get you something, Luffy. Yeah.